All right, so we got this Better Living shower caddy thing that's supposed to have, you know, the ability to put shampoo and conditioner and shower gel and stuff like that in it. And we want to mount it somewhere on the wall. We had a corner piece that was right here, but over time it had deteriorated and fallen apart, and it fell one night whenever we had refilled all of our expensive liquids. We heard a crash and it was in the floor, and it was like, oh no. So anyway, my wife picked this up and she's like, hey, I like this. This is cool because each one of these containers lifts off and you can fill them up individually and then put them back in one at a time. That way you don't have to do it where it was all three. The one we had before, you had to do all three. So anyway, looking at where we're going to put this is a bit bigger than what we had before, so it's not going to fit in that corner like the old one did. I think I'm going to put it right here so it's out of the way. And let me show you what it looks like as far as the item itself. Here is the actual mounting piece. It does have holes in it for screws if you have like the ability to put it into a wall. Although it doesn't come with any hardware as far as screwing it into stuff. And I don't want to screw it into the fiberglass. I do have this kit here with some silicone glue and some little sticky pads. I'm gonna read the directions and make sure that I do this correctly so that it doesn't fall. I don't want another catastrophe like we had before. Here are the little shower caddy doohickeys. These have little hooks in the back. You can see the little hook. That allows it to slide in and hook in. And that way, like I said, we can pull them out, fill them up, and put them back in with no problem. So let's get to reading the directions on how to install this so it doesn't slide off. Oh, and it's also got these little hooks here in case you want to hang up your razor, or if you got like a sponge or a, what do you call it, a loofah. You got a little hook on your loofah, you can hook it right there. So let me read the directions on how to get the mounting hardware up here. Okay, so it had some double-sided adhesive tape. I put 3 strips along the top and 1 on the bottom. It only had 4. But it also had that silicone. I spread the silicone on here, 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 and along the bottom on these, and pressed it in there really good. I made sure this was clean before I put it up here. Just give my little razor a test run. It fits right up there with no problem. Now, I kind of wonder if the little, I don't want to fill them up yet. The instructions say to let this thing sit for 24 hours before you put anything heavy on it. So I want to make sure this stays up there with nothing touching it, and then tomorrow we'll put liquids up here. We're going to start off not with full ones, but with partially full ones. I want to set them up here and just see what it looks like, okay? All right, those slid right into place. They feel real secure whenever I slid them in there. See if my razor fits here now. There we go, it fits on the head. How about that? And then I got little loofah sponges I can hang up here. Pretty handy. Pretty handy, if you ask me. I'm digging it. I like it. This has been a pretty productive morning. I tried to do this yesterday and then I finished it up today. We're going to call it a job done. Yay! Yay! I also hung my little basket back up here, so that way I've got extra storage for stuff. Cool deal. Sometimes projects just need you to be patient. Sometimes you go to figure it out and it doesn't quite work out. Just take a second, think about it. Sometimes you walk away from it for a day, come back another day. That's what I did. So if you got a project like this, stick with it, and good luck to you. It's doable. I can do it. Thanks for watching, everybody.